Hi there. Thank you for coming back. And if you're new, welcome. I'm Tish with Star Love Healing, and I am here to do a live for this month for the North Node in Capricorn. So tell me what you think about it as far as like if you are okay. Well, it's going to be what it is. So thank you for honoring that. However it comes is how it comes. I have been bogged down with uploading on YouTube my first 3 videos, so I just gave up and I'm gonna do live for the rest of y'all. So because it was upwards of like 48 hours of processing time just to do one video. So, and then I got to deal with the storage on my phone not having enough. It is a big thing. So we're gonna do live. So welcome. And this is going to be for a collective timeless reading for the collective group that has a North Node in Capricorn. So this isn't going to describe what a North Node Capricorn is, but it will be a energy reading about what you can expect or have already gone through, and you're actually seeing it in a different way now, and it's more of a confirmation. Use your intuition, your intuitive muscle to understand how it applies to you. So, but I do want to cleanse the energy here with my bell, like I always do. So I'm going to be setting the intention of, cleansing my energy here, and then also cleansing yours in your space. So let's start. Okay, thank you. And I do want to say a quick prayer. It says, may divine love open the inner of truth. May all beings recognize whatever they need to take the next step on their divine life journey at the perfect time and in the perfect way, according to divine compassion and in service to the great divine plan of love unfolding, so be it. All right. So we're going to start off with the Winged Enchantment Oracle. And I hope y'all have been doing well. All right, here we go. What does North Node and Capricorn need to know right now? Thank you. It came out with a very big bang, right? Purpose. The Heron. Okay, first off, the Heron is a very, and oh my God, my like little light, my little tea light literally just extinguished, and the last little bit of smoke just went off. So something you're extinguishing. That has been a really big energy right now, and a lot of these readings is like letting something go. Because, I mean, that in itself is almost like the fire's out. From here on, the spark is gone. In something, someone, in yourself, something. But the Heron, just right off the bat before I get to the actual reading of the Oracle card itself, the Heron is just a wise. It's like the daytime owl. You know what I mean? Like, I can't say that they are wise themselves. I don't know enough about a heron, but the point is that when you see a heron, their spirit energy is for you to, like, it's a call on a deep wisdom and a deep level of understanding that is about to happen or you're in the process of. So let's see what the card says though. It's number 16 as well, if you're into numerology. It says, I am Heron, the ally of the mystic. I am stable. I am focused and alert. I am at peace. I never miss a ripple in the great pool. I never dwell on movements already past. I am the gift of concentration. I am the stillness that allows a greater purpose. I am self-reliance and the inherent strength to stand alone. Now is the time for rest and meditation. You must find your center and ground yourself in it. I am perfect timing, never moving too soon, never striking too late. I am the knowledge that everything has its perfect moment in the cosmos. If you are trying to push something, it is time to let go. Be still in the waters around you. Wait for the undercurrent and see what it brings. I am humble and having mastered the silence of non-action. There's purification and acceptance. There is wellness in letting things be what they are. So surrendering to divine timing and allowing whatever may be will be. We're not always supposed to, you'd be Zen if you always were in that, right? But we're human beings and that doesn't always happen. So we have moments where we accomplish that. This is the moment for you. Please like the video. Subscribe if this is at all resonating for you. Oh, I love it. So divine timing is at foot. So I love that. But what does divine timing do? It really is, it kind of, we're always working with God, source, whatever you want to deem as your higher creator. And we're always working with them. That's the energy you're supposed to have, right? And if you do, then you'll accept this divine timing when it happens. There's still a point where you have to do something within it. Okay, I'm sorry. This is the Gods and Titans Oracle. I'm pulling for the masculine energy within this reading. That's either within you or externally. Place it as however it applies. And it's raw and it's power. Oh my gosh. Look at that. Gods and Titans, raw. Y'all, I went to the part the place right before it. I went to the page that I went to was right before, or did I move something else? I don't remember. Anyways, I was right before. So this could be speaking upon a moment that was like right before you found the power. If it's in the past, if it's currently right now, you're on the precipice of finding this power. It says, know that you have power and it is real. This card is an invitation to be your most vital self and develop your power from the inside out. Wow. Okay. Hold on. I feel like I'm like off kilter, like I'm not centered here. There we go. I don't know if that matters, but to some people it drives them mad. So I don't want to create that type of trigger. So for me, I don't know if it matters, but I get that it could. So, all right. Wow. Okay. What do we need to know about this? The mighty Ra calls us to power up and become fully alive. When we feel drained or powerless, we are not honoring our birthright. When it seems like our lives are being controlled by rules and what others ask or tell us to do, it is easy to feel powerless. True power is always a pure and good force, and we find it by looking inward. It says developing practices that enable us to increase our inner power, for example, meditation or spellcraft. Second time it's discussed meditation in this reading. And it says can help us retain a good level of energy. This means we can feel empowered even under difficult circumstances. When we don't feel like we are in control of a certain situation, we need only look inward to see that we do have the true power over how we deal with and respond to situations, meaning we always have power in our own lives. Wow. This is for someone. It does say Ra also calls us outside to receive the blessing of the sun. We need the sun's rays to set off essential chemical reactions in our body, such as the production of vitamin D. And without this, we can feel tired and even confused. Okay. Wow. So, definitely letting something go so that you can rest, meditate, and be prepared for, it really feels like, even with that, there is a message here of something right before something happens. Something is super important for what was happening right before something happened, like the catalyst. Or even, I almost feel like, even if it wasn't a catalyst, it was the moment and the energy you were in before the catalyst came. Like you were all all comfy cozy, and then the catalyst happens, and an instant change. There's something about, like, controlling yourself and being ready for when change happens. If you're ready for the change, whether you're focusing on that or not, that's not what it's saying. It's like, get yourself balanced, because when this happens, because it's going to happen, you need to be you need to have as much personal power and stability as you can. Not because that's what you're going to need to get through it. You will get through it no matter what. But in order for it to kind of breeze on, for you to breeze on through this, you need to be in this moment. And that's the purpose of why you're here, is to see what you can do to be best prepared, right? Okay, this is for the feminine energy, whether inside yourself or externally. Artemis, individuation. Ooh, be yourself. Honor yourself. Be authentic to yourself. Artemis. It says, it is wonderful to be alone and to be able to do it as one pleases. Independence is a gift. It is time to create your own life. Run your own race. The time has come for focus. I love that. Okay. Okay, what do I need to share here, Spirit? Her duality is also interesting. She helps bring both life and death. She is a protectress and a huntress. And she believes in mercy, but at times acts without it. Artemis demonstrates to us that we can choose to do anything we wish, even if these things seem contradictory. When Artemis comes into our lives, we know we need to be our independent, individual selves, no matter what other people think. That's what you need if you're going to have to say goodbye. Goodbyes. Goodbyes are hard. They're just hard. It's grief. In a really hard goodbyes, you have to go through the levels of grief. It's a long process and it hurts, but it's also beautiful. So I just really feel like it's, you have to choose yourself and be happy that it's your independent time. Honor your independence and your time with that. So, all right. What can we also more so know from now the tarot? North Node Capricorn. Thank you. Thank you. The Wheel of Fortune, meaning this is a karmic change. Okay, I heard this once and I have seen it since in a few ways. I had once been given the information that you can always tell something when it was karmic, meaning you weren't getting out of it. It was going to happen to you no matter what. And now granted, like, it could happen in patterns, like a cycle. But then one day, it's just poof, gone. I've had friends like that were my best friends. And then I never would have thought in a million years I would not have that person next to me. And then one day, poof, they were gone. And I think that's very relevant here, that I realized in that moment that I didn't have, like, it was a karmic energy. Like, whatever I had to learn with that person next to my side for 25 years now has been released. It's been learned. It's been everything. At this moment in time, they have nothing more, and I have nothing more for them to learn. They have now a whole new group of karmic energy that they are working through, and I have a whole nother set of karmic energy that I have to work through. We have done what we were meant to do on this planet together, and that in itself really helps me process the loss of that beautiful soul next to me. But karmic energy is within this Wheel of Fortune. And I interesting how I said it's like you might have a pattern of this. Like, what's the this is not a merry-go-round. This is a what is this, guys? I don't know. I can't think of this one, but it goes up and down. It's like this, right? Ferris wheel. Thank you. You can feel like on a Ferris wheel sometimes where you're just like, oh, we're back here. Okay. Oh, we got a high up. We're good. Oh, we're going back down, Although you've got to understand that the whole entire ride is gorgeous. But you do understand it's like now we're kind of back at the bottom, or we're back at the top, or we're back to the sides. Either way, you are going back to the same spots over and over and over again. Well, in a Ferris wheel, usually you're enjoying the ride because maybe you see something differently the second time you went to that spot. Or are you constantly, when you get to that same spot, in a more of a negative tone of, God, I've already been here. It's all in the way that you're seeing it. But I'm also getting the thing of deja vu, where to me, deja vu is my higher self, my soul. I am at that moment in my physical body right now, here on earth. When I have a deja vu, to me, it is a moment that says another version of me in another lifetime, in another moment, even here. Past, present, future of me is going through the exact same thing I'm going through right here in the present. It's like this merging of my past, present, future all happening and like all connecting at that moment. Because it needs to have that moment because it's so powerful for your life journey and purpose. It's happening. Most of the time when we're having deja vu, we have not a clue what I just saw that. What I know I felt it, but what does it mean? I think sometimes that stuff is really meant for your spiritual self to be experiencing it, and it's just a residual that our human self feels it. but that's my take on it. But the point here is that there is something about a karmic lesson that you maybe have learned and been going through the process for a few times. And but I do absolutely love that the Wheel of Fortune here, the energy is that when that comes out, it means you've moved on, because it's a major arcana tarot, which means it's a life lesson. It's a moment, a very big energy. And you cannot stay in this Wheel of Fortune energy. You've got to move on. So there's a click in the Wheel of Fortune so that you move to the next life lesson. So I really feel like this is and even in this, there's a bunch of lightning up here, you know. And we got the Ace of Discs. An ace, oh my gosh, this is so beautiful. It is a beginning of a sense. You're going to sense something is fresh and new, and something that has sparked something in you. Your fire went out about something, but this Ace of Cups or Ace of Cups. Oh my gosh, I didn't mean Ace of Cups, but I said it. So there must be some emotional tie to this as well. Not only is this fresh new start going to create passion inside, but it's also a stable, secure, tangible freshness within you. And it could definitely have tied into your emotional side too, because of the cups when I said that. I mean, look at this. So this is the cycle here. And then look here. Look how many cycles. There's that one cycle. Then there's this cycle that's going this way. And there's multiple cycles. This is Atlas, the guy who's holding the earth, or you know, that statue. But this is a very different take on the earth. It is like the atom, where it's got the rings. It's not the solid earth, but it's rings, which is looks like that, you know? So I think really, honestly, you are going to be seeing the value in some lesson that you have been learning for a long time. Or may not. It may have just been one time that you went through it. But I think there is something about a cyclic energy. But I do feel that you are seeing something so valuable in it that it's undeniable. So, and you're finding your power in it and your individualism. Like, see it in yourself, and that's all you need. Princess of Discs, and it says the kindergarten teacher. And then this just popped over too. Sorrow, Three of Swords. Okay, yeah, kindergarten teacher. What is that? That's somebody who is so patient, it's beyond belief. Unsung hero, right? And then the Three of Swords. This isn't very pretty, and I'm not going to keep it on it very long, but Three of Swords is something that really, like I told you, it breaks your heart deep. And you've got to move past it. You've got to keep learning little tiny lessons that are fit for you at this moment. Because a kindergarten teacher doesn't go in and say, well, we're learning Algebra 101 today, kiddos. Like, sit down, let's do it. No, they're teaching them age-appropriate lessons. So whatever lesson you are going through right now, it's age-appropriate. It's what you're meant to be going through. This is the lesson that you need most at this time for your greatest growth. But the kindergarten teacher is also speaking upon someone who is helping you and believes in you and also is very, I'm hearing, just believes in you so much that you feel like you can tackle every day without your parents, right? That's a big deal for a little 5-year-old to leave their parents, even if they've been in daycare before, going and experiencing a fresh new world, a fresh new start is very hard. Whether these little guys and girls tell you it or show you it, it's still a big deal for them. It's a whole new world. But I think the point here is exactly what I was describing with my personal story, which is why I think I was called to say it at that moment. You are learning the lessons of and learning how to get through some serious heartbreak. Something that just crushed you. And you're going through the grief so that you can actually move on and not take any of this with you after it's done. That's all we can hope for, is to be able to move on and not carry it to the next relationship or next job or next new situation. Okay, we're at 26 minutes. Anything else? Thank you. Okay, last card. And I like it because it kind of fell there. I don't know if you can see it, but it kind of is crossing everything. Oh. Empress. Look at that. That's a baby. Just know the Empress does not get affected. This is an internal energy of you feeling ultimate maternal energy, which is deep inside of you. The Empress knows how to take care of herself, so she knows how to take care of others. And her sole purpose is to, at this energy, specifically in this situation here, is to take, okay, I'm hearing moms are the biggest culprits of not taking care of themselves. I'm not going to get on the debate of if dads do or too or not. That's not what this is. The motherly energy in all of us, even the masculine, the people who identify as masculine within a couple or a family, I really think that even the masculine energy, or if there's a dad, is my point. His maternal side, his feminine side is going to be affected by this too. But moms are the number one culprit of not taking care of themselves during, after the baby's out, right? I mean, you kind of are forced to do it when they're in you because you don't want to, I don't know. The point is, I keep getting like pulled away. Like things keep getting pulled away and I'm having to really focus on trying to get back to it. I'm like trying to get back to this, what I'm hearing, and I keep getting pulled away. So there's something to that. Maybe you're getting pulled away by lots of different situations, but that again speaks on the mom or the motherly energy of not taking care of yourself. You're taking care of yourself minimally and taking care of other people maximally, right? Not a word, but we're going with it. And that is this, where it says it is time to now come into your own badass Empress mode of taking care of yourself, because you have to you have to have the mask on, the oxygen mask on you before you can help others. This is bottom line. Focus on you. This is a time of rest, rejuvenation, meditation, spellcraft, if that's what helps you. But there is a moment where you're going to literally need to be grieving a situation so that you can find your own power again. So I love this. I think this is really beautiful. And I do wish that you are feeling all of this, because it ends with the Empress, the most greatest of all. Like, there's Emperor and Empress. The Empress knows how to manage. Oh my gosh. I just heard your South Node is Cancer, which would have been Empress energy. Warmth, nurturing, establishing relationships with people that just are cohesive in being there for one another. And Capricorn North Node is where you are kind of really, honestly, kind of, there's a need for you to be a leader for other people. And maybe not so much, but in order to be a leader, you have to find the leadership inside yourself. And so that's my point, is that I really feel like maybe there's even a moment where, in order for your destiny to happen right now with your North Node, you have to tap back into, for a very short bit, your South Node mastery, which doesn't always happen for your North Node. I think that's so interesting, because your South Node is what you actually fall back into super easily, because you've accomplished it. It feels good. It feels safe. Your North Node doesn't ever feel safe or good. It feels like, this is hard, okay? Like turbulence. And then once you do it, it's like explosion of fireworks in your entire soul and body, because you have done something outside of your comfort zone, and it literally expands new cells, DNA activation in your soul. So I think it's really interesting how usually you don't hear about, I don't, at least doing these readings, I've never really heard anything other than right now saying, hey, for a hot second, pop back into your mastery mode in order to accomplish your destiny. So, but don't stay there. Anyways, I hope this has helped. I hope I'm leaving you better than I found you. And I hope that this resonates. If it has, please like the video, subscribe if you want to hear more of these that help you make it on your journey for your destiny, which is why you're here. So again, thanks for watching. Y'all take care. Bye.